Hey everyone, it's Daniel Eats World, and right now I'm outside Margaret's and Nata in Macau. They're known for their Portuguese egg tarts, so let's check it out. Alright, sorry for the loud construction, but this is the Pastéis de Nata. It's the Portuguese version of an egg tart. It's around 11 Macau dollars for one. Alright guys, let's test it out. This is the Pastéis de Nata. Freshly baked out of the oven, still warm. Crispy on the outside, very nice custard on the inside. Like kind of torch on the top. I definitely recommend Margaret's if you're in Macau. And I got a side of orange juice. Definitely worth it. Let me know your thoughts if y'all go. Hey everyone, it's my first day exploring Macau, and if you didn't know, this was a Portuguese territory once before, so there's a lot of Portuguese inspired architecture and some food. Right now I think I'm in some kind of like the center. There's two areas, like one that looks like Las Vegas, where you'll see a lot of similar hotels like the Wynn, MGM, and like casinos, and then this is more of the old town, I would say, with street foods and other types of restaurants and stores. Not as fancy as, like, they call it the Strip on the other side of the island. One of the famous things to see here is the ruins of Saint Paul, I think. This is the Largo de Domingos. Let's check it out, actually. Basically a church. You can see that the ground floor here is like tiled. Kind of reminds me of Portugal. I think it was tiled just the same. On these side streets you can see like little street vendors selling, like, I don't know, random clothes that old Chinese people wear. Very old school architecture that they kept intact here. So there's definitely like an old school vibe. They have like things like smelly tofu. It's so crazy to see the contrast between this town and you go right to the other island, and maybe even outside of this town there's still big casinos. So like the luxury and still the old school vibe here, it's a great contrast, I would say, and very interesting. Now we're just walking through the streets to show you guys this area. It's packed. Today is Thursday. And in Macau, they're known for like their beef jerky. So there's a lot of stores selling their version of like Asian beef jerky. My father likes it a lot. I think my family likes it a lot. Typically, it's really expensive. Actually, it's kind of pricey here too. It's like, but it is high quality. I think this whole street serves their own version of the beef jerky. And don't be afraid to ask for samples. They'll cut you a piece if you want to sample it. And I think I'm walking up to the famous ruins right now. Okay, this is the ruins of Sao Paulo. It's a very popular tourist destination. It's packed with tourists right now. It's a really nice structure, I would say. Definitely a must visit if you're in Macau. You can get a nice picture with everybody here. You can walk to the top and see. So this was built around the 1600s and it was destroyed in 1835. The facade of the ruins measures 23 meters and it's unique to the world. And if you climb to the top, these are the views that you can get. You can even go inside and you can see, like, I don't know what these are. The remains, I guess? The tombs. Oh, they're tombs. Maybe some history. Ooh. You can see what was underneath here. Oh, there's a crypt. This is going down to the crypt. Alright. This is a sacred place. It says remain silent. Okay, you can see the cross right there. Pretty quick. You just go in and you just see the crypt and you come out. And there's also a museum which houses Catholic art from the 16th to 20th century. This site was so crowded, so many people trying to get a photo, but it's definitely worth visiting. It's one of the most famous historical sites here in Macau, so definitely a must visit. Now I'm heading to get a brunch at this noodle spot. They've been open since the 1970s, I believe, so let's check it out. They're on the Michelin Guide. Hey everyone, it's Daniel Eats World, and right now I'm in Macau at Cheong restaurant, and they're famous for their homemade noodles, and so excited to try it. Let's go. They open at 11:30, and it's 11:34, so that's why I'm like the only one here. But these are the interior. This is their famous homemade noodles with fish roe, scallion, ginger, and I got a side of their wontons and dumpling combo. All their noodles are hand pressed with bamboo in their factory next door, and it has scallions and ginger. Look at this. The dried fish roll on top. Very umami. They have some kind of like soy in it. I should have probably mixed it together all first, but that first bite was really, really delicious. Really nice. I would definitely recommend that. Nice, chewy and bouncy texture to the noodles. Definitely delicious. And this is the wontons and the dumplings. The soup that they use, it's cooked for 8 hours with, let me see, dried prawns and this type of fish called plaice. So let's see how good it is. Really good wontons as well. I think it's the perfect combo to get the dry noodles with the side of the wontons and the dumplings in the soup. Then you can try a little bit of everything that they're famous for. Their 8-hour fish soup and their handmade noodles. With a very old school feel in here. Can definitely recommend this spot if you're in Macau. And yeah, let me know your thoughts if y'all go. Eats World, and right now I'm outside Shun Milk Company. They're an old school Chinese dessert place in Macau, and they're on the Michelin Guide, so let's check it out. I had an early lunch, so that's why there's not many people eating dessert right now. But they are famous for their milks and Asian desserts. This is their cold milk custard, I think, with the red beans on top. They also have a hot version and other toppings such as lotus seeds. Their famous milk with the red beans. I don't know why I blew on it. It was already cold. Nice consistency. Chinese people don't like things too sweet, so definitely not too sweet. Really refreshing. It's kind of humid outside, so it's a good dessert that won't heat you up. And in the winter time, or if it's cold here, they have the hot version. There are a bunch of other things on the menu as well. I believe that they have like ginger milk pudding, and you can add lotus seeds, and like crushed ice with pineapple too. So overall, can definitely recommend this dessert spot if you're in Macau. I'll put the location and address in the description below. Subscribe if you're liking my content, and yeah, let me know your thoughts if y'all go. I'm in this square area. Feels super like Portugal. Just had the best lunch and dessert here in Macau so far. The noodles were by far my favorite. Just the texture of it, nice and bouncy. The broth was indeed very flavorful, and the milk pudding or custard or whatever was also really, really good, especially with the red beans on top. Can definitely recommend these two spots. I'll put the locations and the restaurants and what I ordered in the description below, so don't worry, just you can always refer back to that. Hey everyone, it's Daniel Eats World, and right now I'm outside Kika in Macau. They are a Michelin-rated gelato serving Japanese flavors such as melon and a really strong green matcha, so let's check it out. It's a small shop here, and you can see all of their Japanese flavors. Dragon fruit, mango, sakura, their Shizuka crown melon, hojicha, and yep, they're Michelin rated. All right, I got their matcha and their shioka melon flavor gelato. All right, time to try it. This is the extra strong matcha. It's not as smooth as I would expect it. A little icy, but strong matcha flavor. Let me try the melon. More like a sorbet. The melon's good. Yeah, different texture than a gelato than I would expect. Not too creamy, but the flavors are still really strong. If you need a dessert in Macau, can definitely recommend Kika. Let me know your thoughts if y'all go. All right, it's my second pastel de nata at Pastéis de Chaves. Taste test. It's a little oily, but let's see how it is. Nice and flaky and crispy on the outside, and it's still warm. Nice custard on the inside. This was around $12. Stumbled upon this Japanese bakery. They have a variety of things like breads, some sandwiches, other pastries. The bread looks really good, but I don't think I could finish a whole loaf. They have like the Japanese fruit sandos as well, and also some other like dried fruits and breadcrumbs, I guess. I got like a little egg sando for a snack. Let's see how it tastes. It's really good. I would like to try their other things in the future, but yeah, I can definitely recommend this Japanese bakery. Of course, I gotta get my boba. This is a Haiti. Finally got my boba. They had such a long line. This is from Haiti. It's a I think a grape flavored tea. Let's test it out. I think they forgot the boba though. Well, I don't think she really understood me, but it's still good. Hey everyone, it's Daniel Eats World. Right now I'm outside Lok Kei in Macau. They are a restaurant famous for their noodles and their crab porridge. They're on the Michelin bib, so let's check it out. This is the interior of the restaurant. Not too many seats. They have like 2 restaurants. You see them making the noodles here. All right, this is their famous shrimp roll noodles. Noodles handmade. And this is the famous water crab porridge. And the dace balls, which is a kind of fish that is from southern China, Guangdong. The congee took like 30 minutes, so my noodles are cold and the dace balls are cold. I'm not sure why it takes so long, but they're pretty busy. People are waiting outside. So this is the dace ball. Again, it's a southern fish from China, and they give you some kind of like clam dipping sauce. I'm not sure what it is though. This is not too flavorful, even in the sauce. But maybe if I mix some like hot sauce in it. Alright, I had these noodles for lunch at a different restaurant, so let's see how they compare. It's probably better when it's hot, but the fish roe definitely gives it like very umami taste, and you can really smell the aroma. I would say the lunch one is better, but also maybe it could be better when it's freshly made. And then now for their famous water crab congee. This one is piping hot, so I'm assuming this might be better, but everything else was just average so far. The service is also very Cantonese. They're just like yelling all over the place, so it's not really like a chill vibe. It's more like of a hectic kind of place to eat. Alright. I'm not even sure how to eat this crab, so let's see. Oh no, it's still kind of hot. I would say nothing too special here. Out of all the places I've been to, I think this is like probably my least favorite. So maybe if you come like when it's not too crowded, the food might be better. But not bad, but it's not my favorite. I'll post the location and description in the description below. I'm gonna get dessert at the waffle stand next to my hotel.
Hello.
These are the waffles. Let's do a taste test. Yeah, not too sweet.